Hello, good day from wherever you are viewing from. My name is Mathias Mancha Pwol, and alumni of the prestigious Mandela Fellowship, Mandela Washington Fellowship 2023. We were the ones who were just done with our 6 week of intensive training. So I'll be sharing my guide, I'll be sharing my experiences, and I'll be sharing my advices on how you can be part of this great program, especially on the next cohort, which the application is open already. The application is for 1 good month, so you don't need to rush. You just have to take your time and share a story. So on this first episode of my journey so far about the MWF, we'll start with what is MWF? What is the Mandela Washington Fellowship? Now, the Mandela Washington Fellowship is an initiative by the U.S. Department of State towards empowering young African leaders across the sub-Saharan countries. That is to say, about 700 young leaders in different aspects of life will be selected thoroughly and be taken to the United States of America. All expenses paid off. I mean, everything paid off. Before I even go far, I would like to let you know that I attended Jackson State University, Mississippi, which was one of the best university or the state I would have ever wished for. And I was in the business track sector, so I was under the leadership in business, and for 5 weeks we had an amazing time. So now this program, let's go back to the program. Now this program is meant to shape you, to connect you with top network people that on a normal level, on a normal day, you will never see. For example, at Jackson State University, we were opportune to see at least 4 mayors of different cities, about 2 or 3 senators, about 3 or 4 council members. We're able to see top businesses like an outlet for the Nissan, Sanderson Farms, which is one of the top 3 chicken processors in the whole of United States, and with 50% of their production, or should I say their process, goes to Walmart. These people slaughter 1.3 million chickens every week. That was my biggest highlight. And we also visited other universities. We visited the University of Southern Mississippi. We went to Oxford. We went to Gulfport. We went to New Orleans. And that was a crazy experience. So what the program does is to expose you to the bigger stage, a world stage where you can never imagine, and you get to milk all the opportunities. Now they bring young people with opportunities, so it's left for you as an individual to milk those opportunities. And just for you to know that the people in charge of this program, a company called IREX, an organization called IREX. So they will be dealing with you directly, from the emailing, the interviews, the everything will be done. Your visas, your tickets, everything will be paid for, and all your experiences will be structured by your university. Now we are sent to different universities based on the track you will be sent in. So we have 3 tracks: leadership in business, leadership in civic engagement, and leadership in public management. So depending on what you're doing, first of all, you have to know what you're doing and which of these categories you lie on. Then after you know what category you belong to, then you apply under that category, and then when you're selected, you'll be sent to different universities across the United States of America. In my university, we were 25 from 23 different countries. I was the only Nigerian in my university. So that's how vast it is. So you're not just learning from the American culture, you're also learning from other African cultures, from other African fellows, which is the biggest network you can ever create. Imagine having contact of 23 people from different 23 African countries. That's to say, if I want to go to South Africa today, I'm calling Terry Sai. If I'm going to Lesotho, I'm calling Tito. If I'm going to Gambia, I'm calling Rose or Ibrahim. If I'm going to Namibia, I have Shangi. If I'm going to Senegal, I have Sam. If I'm going to Cameroon, I have Edward, and different people I have to that can take care of everything I want. So this is what the program, as I said, for young African leaders from the age of 18 to 35 or so, who have track records of doing something great for their community. Track records. I said who have track records. And the track record should be you've been posting on your social media of what you have been doing. You can prove that you've been doing this for your community. It must not be big, mind you, no matter how little it is. And there's no discrimination to it. There's no gender discrimination or disability. In fact, in Nigeria, out of the 53 applicants, just for you to know that we had 4 people with disabilities. I won't call it disabilities because they were more capable than some of us. You understand? And also, you see 4 people. Yes, we had a guy who was blind. We had other guy, Prof, who was who had problems with hearing. We had Vivi Gold, who had the albinism, and we have great Michael, who used crutches. So you see, we had the blind, we had someone who couldn't speak, we had different people. So that's to tell you that it doesn't matter whatever condition you find yourself, you can be selected as long as you have a track record of doing something great for your community. In fact, those people have higher chances because despite their challenges, they still have something to offer the community. And that's what the U.S. Department of State is looking for. People who are willing to step up despite their condition, their environment and everything, and try to give back to people. Now, this is the episode 1. As I said, it's just to tell you what the program is all about, the opportunities in the program. I tell you everything is paid off. When you get to the U.S., you're given a card, which you can be used, an ATM card. You can be using to withdraw money. I think my whole stay 6 weeks, we had 3 different ATM cards with different amounts, which you're supposed to use to feed yourself, transport, network, logistics locally for yourself. And it's good money. Some states got higher based on where you're going to and based on cost of living. But I'm telling you that if you haven't thought about applying for the Mandela Washington Fellowship, apply for this year. Do not miss this year. And I will be your guide. I am Mathias Mancha Pwol, an alumni from the Jackson State University, Mississippi. I'm willing to help. So I'll be posting more videos. This is an introductory video of who I am, what the program is all about, and who can apply. So get your pens ready, and we will start on the next episode. Not to forget, so what I will advise you to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just click the subscribe button, like my videos, and then turn on your notification for my next video, which will be the requirements for application. I hope this video is able to give you an insight of this amazing opportunity, a life-changing opportunity. And just before I forget, we had top people who spoke to us. Guess what? We also had the U.S. Secretary of State. You know him, Stan Tony. He spoke to us. He came live. And then we also got a special letter from the Vice President of the United States of America. Imagine having that into your CV too. That makes sense, right? And apart from other certificates we got from the U.S. Department of State, we got from the university that hosted us a different certificate. The places we visited, the community project we did. Some gave us certificates for thanking us for serving and giving to humanity and stuff like that. And apart from the various people we met. So let's wait for the window. On to the next one. So I see you on the next video, and I hope we have an interactive session. If you have a problem, if you have a question, drop it on the comment section and we will get to it. And apart from the videos, we will also be organizing an online, maybe a Zoom meeting, maybe just to answer your questions directly. And I won't be doing that alone. I'll also be bringing alumni from different countries and different departments. I'll have somebody from the public management. I'll have somebody from the civic engagement. Myself, I'm under the business. So we'll be able to answer all your questions, all your worries, all your concerns, and we will guide you on how to tell your story, because the application is all about telling your story of what you have been doing and what you will do if you were given the chance and opportunity to go to the biggest stage. Thank you very much. My name is Mathias Mancha Pwol, and hope to see you on the next episode.